had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter today. Now, do I have an envelope and a stamp now? See, if I had an envelope and a stamp, do I have an envelope and a stamp? The answer is what? No. See, because I use past tense. If somebody uses past tense for present time, it means what? The situation is unreal. No, I don't have a stamp and I don't have an envelope. Do I want to mail the letter? The answer is what? Yes, I do want, but I don't have the stamp and the envelope. Am I going to mail the letter? See, look at the sentence. If I had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter today. Am I going to mail the letter today? Of course not. No. Why? Because I don't have an envelope and I don't have a stamp to put on the envelope to mail it. Nothing is going to happen. But I do want it, but I don't have the means. That's what it means. So when you translate sentences, you really need to pay attention to this grammar. It's kind of complicated to see what happens or what does not happen. Look at the tense. If it is past tense, it did not happen or it does not happen in this case. Let me read the sentence again. If the weather had been good yesterday, we would not have canceled the picnic. Was the picnic canceled? Yes. Was the weather good? No. If I had an envelope and a stamp, I would mail this letter today. Do I have an envelope and a stamp now? No. Do I want to mail the letter? Yes. Am I going to mail the letter today? No. Two more questions. If I were a medical doctor, I would work in a hospital. Am I a medical doctor? Do I work in a hospital? See, if I were a medical doctor, I speak for myself, I would work in a hospital. Because of this were, it shows what? It's contrary to fact. It means it's against the fact. It's impossible. It's not true. It means what? Am I a medical doctor? No, I'm not. Do I work in a hospital? No, I'm not. I'm not working in a hospital. But if I were a medical doctor, I would work. But nothing is real here. Sentence number 4. If Hamid had bought a house 2 years ago, he would have saved a lot of money. If Hamid, the name of a person, had bought a house 2 years ago, he would have saved a lot of money. But look at the tense here. Had bought last year or 2 years ago, he would have saved a lot of money. Did Hamid buy a house 2 years ago? Yes or no? Did he save a lot of money? Yes or no? Which one is the answer? Did Hamid buy a house? The answer is what? Of course not. He said because if Hamid had bought a house means what? He did not buy a house. That's why we use past tense. Did he save a lot of money? Of course not. No. He said what? He would have saved a lot of money. Means what? He did not save a lot of money. That's what it makes it complicated. It sounds like something happened, but nothing happened. Because the situation is what? Contrary to fact. Impossible. Let me read these sentences with correct completions and answers. If I were a medical doctor, I would work in a hospital. Am I a medical doctor? No. Do I work in a hospital? No. If Hamid had bought a house 2 years ago, he would have saved a lot of money. Did Hamid buy a house 2 years ago? No. Did he save a lot of money? No. Nothing happened. Now, let me give you some simple sentences to do. Here, what I have for you, I have about 8 sentences, or 7 sentences, I don't remember. But the part of the sentence is not complete. So I want you to think of the rules that I give you at the beginning of this session. And by using these rules, implementing these rules, I want you to do what? Complete these sentences. But remember those 3 rules. If it's a possible situation, use present with future. If it's an impossible situation for the present time, use past with the auxiliary would with simple form of the verb. And if it's impossible situation in the past, use past perfect. Now, before we do this, let's take a short commercial break. After the break, we're going to come to this and get this done. Thank you very much, and please stay with us.